Welcome to A Taste from the Melting Pot. Hi, I'm your host, Mara McFalls, and today we're here in Edison, New Jersey to learn a little bit about Indian cuisine, the spicy, layered, and colorful flavors, and also to meet Kirti, who's from India but now lives in the States, and we're going to learn all about her fresh, organic approach to cooking some favorite home-cooked meals. But before we dive into the food, let's take a closer look at life in India.
With more than 1 billion people, 5,000 years of history, and several hundred languages, India simply defies comparison. It's both a country and subcontinent, ranging from the Himalayan mountains to the palm-fringed beaches of the Indian Ocean. Just like its land and people, the cuisine of India is remarkably diverse. No matter the region, chefs and cooks utilize a dazzling array of herbs and spices. In the north, kebabs, curries, and fresh-baked naan, a bread served hot from a clay oven, star alongside desserts soaked in saffron-scented rosewater. Now, food may lie at the heart of the culture, but religion holds the key to India's soul. Down through the ages, dozens of faiths have come to coexist there, including Hinduism and Islam, Jainism, Christianity, and Buddhism. Manifesting their love of the spiritual is the Indian zeal for friends and family. Whether it's a wedding feast, birthday, or funeral, the whole community often comes together to share in life's pain and joy. Today, across India, ancient festivals, breathtaking forms of music, elaborate folk dances, and unparalleled monuments like the Taj Mahal continue to stand the test of time.
I was really excited to cook with Kirti. She's the owner and chef of a restaurant in New Brunswick called the Piquant Bread Bar. Hi. She has an organic and eclectic approach to cooking, which she calls New Age Indian. Thank you for having me here. These are for you. This is mint.
Thank you so much.
Fresh herbs for the chef.
That's very
This is
refreshing.
such a beautiful house.
Thank you. Come on here. Let's go to kitchen.
Ooh, I
girl.
love seeing kitchens for the first time.
Oh, thanks.
So now here we are in the kitchen. This is beautiful. And I see in front of us are some spices and maybe some common ingredients in Indian food. And we're here with Kirti to dispel some of the myths about what curry is. We've all heard of curry. So what is curry?
Curry is nothing but a blend of few spices. I have my own set of spices that I use to make a curry powder. That's coriander seed, fennel, cumin, and black peppercorns.
Okay, so curry is not just one spice. It's
It
a
is
combination of different spices.
Yeah, it's a blend of spices, different spices.
She used various spices like gira masala, cumin, and ground pepper to make the base for the curry. And then she added all sorts of vegetables to fill out the meal. And here are some of the spices that I see that make up curry powders.
Yes, this is garam masala, which in another word you can call it curry powder.
Okay.
If I add turmeric to it, garam masala becomes a curry powder.
Oh, great. Now, what are some of these other ingredients that we see here?
In this container here is black cardamom.
Cardamom.
Yeah.
Oh. And what does cardamom taste like? What is it used in?
There are two kinds of actually there are three kinds of cardamoms: white, green, and black. Black is used for making food, and the green one is more for air freshener, mouth freshener.
Oh.
Every time when you go to any Indian restaurant or any home, right after dinner they will offer you a green cardamom, and you use that as a mouth freshener. And white one is I have rarely seen it, but some people use it in different recipes, maybe to make a sweets and all that. And this one here is cloves.
Oh, I've seen these before.
Yeah,
yes.
and they're good for your teeth.
We stick those in different meals at
Toothpaste.
Easter for us, and this is for, that's right, toothpaste.
Toothpaste has cloves. It's
Oh.
very good for your teeth. If you have your gum hurt, just, have a
Little
bite
natural
of it.
remedies.
Remedies, exactly.
Oh, great. And what are these here?
These are red kidney beans. In Hindi, we call it rajma.
Rajma.
Yeah. And here is garlic.
Good old garlic. We all
Garlic
love garlic.
and ginger.
Oh, it smells so good. I love that ginger.
And here's with some red onions. You can use white onions also, but for the little flavor, I always use red onion to
They're a
cook
little
that one.
hotter, a little bit more heat.
More pungent.
Yeah, more
it has
pungent.
A pungent
And
taste to it.
this,
And
coriander?
this is cumin.
Cumin.
Cumin is used in like literally everything. Anything you make an Indian dish, you will use cumin.
Chai tea lattes are almost as common now in the States as they are in India, and Kirti made a cup for me from scratch.
It's a black tea with little spices like cardamom, clove, and
Do you
little
add a
nutmeg.
sweetener to it?
Sugar.
Sugar.
The sugar, I use turbinado sugar,
Okay.
which is cane sugar, brown cane sugar.
Okay. This
That's-
is delicious. Now, I know that we want to start on our first meal, rajma.
Rajma, exactly.
Rajma,
We're
all
going to
right.
be making rajma and we're going to be eating that with the chawal, which is rice. I like to make my rajma is using red onions. Instead of white onion, I use red onion because it has a little more pungent flavor to it. And some baby garlic, not baby garlic, baby ginger.
Baby ginger and garlic.
Garlic.
Okay.
And tomatoes.
Good.
I have some fresh tomatoes. What I do is I take all these three ingredients and I pure them in the blender.
Like a paste. Make a
Paste,
paste.
yes, I blend it. And then I take a little bit of olive oil and I cook it in that olive oil till the oil separates from the mixture, the onion and tomato paste mixture. It takes about good 20 minutes to prepare that mixture. In case you want to be always ready, you can always make this and keep it in refrigerator and take this and add it to
Heat it.
any of the
And
curries
then
you want
how
to
do
make.
you add the rajma?
Rajma, what I had was beans soaked in overnight in the water, and then I boiled it. And here's the beans that I boiled.
Do you add the beans and the water all together?
Yes, because all the nutrients are in that water. So you don't want to throw that water out. So here,
There
I
it
add those
goes.
beans to it.
Oh, it smells so good. You can really smell all the spices.
Spices. Well,
So
it's
excited
almost
to
ready.
taste this.
I'm gonna add some fresh cilantro to it.
And that's just, that's for color, flavor?
Color,
just add it at the end?
Yes, color, flavor, and little green.
And now, is this something that you would eat for dinner or for lunch, or what would a typical day's meal be?
This rajma, I would have it like as growing up. I used to have it on Sunday afternoon. That would be a typical Sunday afternoon brunch. Rajma chawal, which is like rajma, red kidney beans with the rice, and some yogurt with it. That would be like the meal by itself. Comfort food.
And is it usually just on your meal just one main dish, or is it an array of little things that you add together?
It depends upon family to family. But the way I grew up, we always had one beans and one vegetable, and with some rice and also some bread, flat bread.
And what
to it.
about for breakfast? What is a
Breakfast paranthas, puris, puff puris.
puffed puris? I
With
don't know what that
potato.
is.
Oh yeah, that's puff puris. Like, how would I say? It's a tortilla, but it's deep fried.
So it's a bread. Is it savory or is it sweet?
It's savory.
Savory.
It's a savory. It's savory with some potatoes, vegetable curry made out of potatoes and onions, and with some pickle with it and yogurt on the side.
This is really stirring
And-
my appetite.
Well, be ready for it.
Well, now we are going to finish up with our dish here, but stick around because we got a lot more coming up next.